We were in an auto accident in 99, and we've worked with the same case manager since that time. And over the years, we've had a number of therapies, but she recommended we come here, and we have just been, what's the word?
A huge improvement.
Impressed with the
Yeah.
strategies that they use, the adjustments that they make for you, the ability to feel strength after we leave.
And also the involvement
Hmm.
they have in it for us to improve and be able to feel good of yourself.
Hmm.
And there's so many factors that they introduced to us how to do the exercise and also the technique. I think
Hmm.
more than anything,
Hmm.
I have a gym in the house, and whatever I was doing was based on YouTube. Nobody tells me you are doing right or you're doing wrong. But by being here and participating in this exercise or therapy, and I was able to do things right and see the improvement by changing the way I was doing it.
When you're doing it on your own, you don't really see, if you're leaning or your body posture isn't correct. And so by working here, they've helped us to understand not only what our body posture is, but looking in the mirror and what to look for.
And also, I think the two important things here is they stressed, Christina stressed about your core
Hmm.
and glute.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I really didn't understand what that meant, and I didn't know how to, you know, use my core and use my glute to be able to stabilize my body. And now you might probably call me an expert with that.
I have sciatic issues, and so being able to manage and reduce that pain, working one on one with a therapist versus an assistant who the therapist comes and spends 15 minutes, but they spend the entire time with you. They make the adjustments. So if something is too challenging, they know how to modify it so that it's something you can build on and strengthen. I think that that's been
Yeah.
a huge improvement for both of us for being able to, as he said, we have a gym at home, so being able to use our tools appropriately. We had a lot of things that we had purchased over the years and didn't use them anymore because we really didn't know how. And so the home program that they made for us, making those adjustments, coming in and having us perform those here so that we can demonstrate to them, oh, you know what, that's not exactly what we want you to do. And the modifications that they've made for us, I think, are pretty
Yeah.
significant.
Yeah. For me, I just discovered select thing about my sciatic and later on my back. I didn't know I had a back problem until my doctor ran MRI. That's where they saw the arthritis.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sciatic was just going from here down there. And she gave me a way, soothing things and stretching.
Mm-hmm.
And by doing those two exercises, that made a big change to my body.
Mm-hmm. Being able to go up and down
Yeah.
steps, being able to bend over and get up, being able to put things in a cabinet. For me, that was a big challenge because I was arching my back a lot to do certain household tasks. And so, based on what they were able to observe and reteach me, I'm not having that same kind of pain. What about you?
Yeah, I think that is true. And my initial goal, not here when I finished my basement and bought all different kind of equipment and all that. The main objective for me was to build my triceps, my biceps, and my leg, and all that kind of stuff. But that could not help you to improve your back problem or the sciatic.
Mhm.
Yeah, because sometimes when you do those things, you might change the posture of your body.
I
Uh,
think
go ahead.
we observe, like even though we're doing our particular
Exercise.
exercises here, because he's over there, I can see, and then I can remind him what
Yeah.
they said he should do, and he does the same for me. The fact that we're coming at the same time is helpful. So they accommodated our schedules so that we could make one trip instead of, two separate trips. Even if we're not exercising, sometimes I'll see or he'll see me doing something and he'll remind me, you need to, are you using your core? And no, I'm not. I'm just slumping forward. So being able to, I don't know, piggyback
Yeah.
helped a lot, because we are seeing what each other is doing.
I am a very rigid person. Like I don't know how to control my body, and she's very flexible. I mean, she always say, "You didn't do this and do that." I didn't know how to do it until I came here and totally directed me to that, process. Be able to understand. Oh, this I have to do it this way rather than my way, kind of thing.
Mhm.
It's a lot of change. I mean, I've been here. She's been here before long
I
time.
started
Yeah,
first. Yeah.
I have been here since March of 2025, and the change I have made. I mean, I sometimes get impressed for, for myself because thing I never used to was be able to do it, and that's a really a plus for me.
Mhm.
And I'm happy with my body, if that makes sense.
I think the strength, yeah, because bending and lifting things from the floor, you're sweeping and you have to bend over to get your dustpan to pick up. And after that, I would be like, ooh, I needed a break. That was the other thing. I tend to go nonstop, even if I'm hurting. And then at night, I am like out, wiped out. I have no energy. And so one of the things that they built into the exercises, particularly the home program, is you have to rest so many minutes or you have to take a break in between. Just the awareness of not overdoing it has made a tremendous change for me.
It makes me feel young. I'm 71 or 71 years old. To me, I'm still 40. That's what my daughter jokes about me. She said, "Oh, you were always 40. I'm going to get to your age before you get to 50," kind of thing. So